Morning, Scott.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, guys, whenever you're ready.
Scott, walk us through your cracker of an assist.
Yeah, I know. I saw the goalie was diving that way, and I knew I had to play off someone, so looked to Josue, and he managed to deflect it in. So it was well worked out.
It was exactly how you drew it up.
Exactly how I drew it up. No, it was just obviously there was a lot of luck involved in it. I'm just happy we got the win. I don't mind if I get a goal, if I get an assist, if I don't get a goal or an assist, and it's just just a free goal as long as we win. That's the main thing, getting off the mark.
How badly did this club need that first win just to get the monkey off your back?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it wasn't what we set out to do at the beginning of the season. We knew we started with 2 home games, and we were confident going into these first 2 games, and we didn't get the results that we wanted. So I think there was a lot of pressure. We put a lot of pressure on ourselves as well to finally get that those first 3 points. So it was big, it was huge. So hopefully we can kind of take the momentum forward, kind of be a bit more concentrated at the back, concede less goals, and then get the next win.
How have you seen the mood change in training? It seems between yesterday and today, it's just such higher spirits around here. Yeah. I think it's always been good. I don't think it's been too bad, but like we mentioned before, it's just important to get that first win. To get, we went into the season with such high hopes. We have such a good squad, such depth of squad, and we didn't start how we planned. So it was, you go into the game and you kind of go 1-0 down again, and it's not easy. So just getting that one first victory out of the way, there's a bit of relief about the place now, and I think you see that in training. You see that just looking at the guy's face, and hopefully it continues. And you guys play at home again on Sunday, taking on a Portland team who hasn't had a very hot start this season. But what are some of the problems that they present you guys?
They're a good team, and we saw them obviously. I mean, there's a lot changed from last season. Same for us. So we know what they're capable of. We know that they've been improving as games go on, despite not getting the results. So they're slowly progressing, and we kind of need to be just on top of our game and kind of, like I said, take that momentum forward that we built up in the last game. And at the end of it, we're home. I always say that. You always get me before a home game, so we need to win these games at home, and we know we're confident, and that's just the way we should sort of enter every game.
And as a defender, how do you go about containing a guy like David Valeri?
You need to be on top of him at all times. I mean, there's a lot of guys in the league that are good. It was last year I was playing against Justin a couple of times, so it's one of these guys that if you kind of lose a bit of concentration, or you're maybe a bit tired at a certain moment in the game, you just need to be on top of him all the time, not give him much space, and if you give him that space, he will hurt you. So everyone needs to be right up for it and concentrated, and be aggressive.
Scott, just considering how the team started last year and how the season ended last year, how much do you kind of put into the start of the season, especially how you guys started this year?
I'd be lying if I say it's not important, because every game, every point matters. At the end of it, it might be the difference between 1 point or not, or even goal difference. So everything's big, and we just know the season's long. So it's not necessarily that we lost 2 games. It's we learned from those experiences, and kind of learned what not to do, and kind of improve, and that's that's how it should be the way forward. And the season's long. It's a marathon, not a sprint, as people say. So we just need to kind of keep on improving, keep on working, and good things will come.
What's being done to clean things up at the back? There were some very clear backline issues in this last match.
Yeah, there were, and also in previous games as well. So the opposition always going to get chances. That's just soccer's a game of 1,000 mistakes. So it's just trying to get those mistakes to a minimum, and just really working hard in training. We need to communicate better. We need to kind of be sharper and kind of push each other more, I think, in the back line, not just the back line, but also like the whole team, but just kind of really push each other and demand from each other, and only that way can you improve.
You and RJ have been splitting time at right back this season, but he filled in at center back this past game. What did you think of the way he played?
He did well. It wasn't easy. We didn't have a centre back on the bench, and Amir went down. So it's important that someone like RJ can step in at any moment, and he's done that. So full credit to him. It's not an easy moment to come into a game, I think it was 3-3. I don't know how we conceded there. Might have been 3-3 when he came on. Or not yet. So it's not easy trying to maintain that result if it was 3-2 and at a position you're not really familiar with. So it's not easy, but that just goes to show that anyone basically on the bench and or not starting and is ready to come in and help the team however they can.
What have you seen from Josue in his first significant minutes, and what have you seen maybe in training as well from him?
You know, he's I mean, we read a lot about him, and he's a young player with buckets of talent. I mean, he's so quick on the turn, and he's so good at 1-against-1. He's still young, so he's got a lot to learn. I think more so in tactically and defensive parts of the game. And maybe sometimes to release the ball a bit earlier, but I mean he's going to strike fear into the opposition, and I think that he's going to give the Orlando City fans a lot of joy. So, yeah, keep an eye out.
Appreciate it. Thanks,
Scott.
Thanks. Thank you.